The following program contains graphic images that may be disturbing. Parents are advised that these images may not be suitable for young children.
Before the break, our investigative producer Leslie Marcus took us inside the black market of plastic surgery, where coaches and recruiters use social media to aggressively market discounted cosmetic procedures in Mexico. We heard from 4 women who all went to the same surgery group and ended up in the hospital with life-threatening injuries and infections. Joining us now is Nora, whose aunt died following her plastic surgery in Mexico. And Nora, I'm very sorry. Can you explain what happened to your aunt?
My aunt went to Tijuana to get plastic surgery. My mom called and she's like, your tia Irma went to Tijuana to get plastic surgery and she's dying. So, you know, there was family that was already on the way. They were already there, so I was in contact with them. And I was asking them, like, okay, what are the doctors telling you? What's going on? And they weren't getting any answers from anybody. They weren't allowed to see my aunt. They told us that my aunt, she was in a coma, and it was induced because she was seizing, so they needed to stop the seizures. As the days progressed, we didn't see any improvement. We weren't getting answers. There was a lot of red flags going on. So I talked to everybody that was there, and I was like, we need to get her out of here. We contacted an organization that sent an ambulance to the clinic where my aunt was at, and we brought her on to the border. And from the border, we had paramedics that took us to San Diego Hospital. And as soon as they put us into the emergency room, I was in the paramedics, so I was allowed to go in the room with her. And I kept hearing doctors say brain dead. She didn't get enough oxygen, and I'm thinking, this isn't the information we were given in Tijuana, what's going on? So finally, once the doctor, he put me to the side, and he's like, you need to contact your family for everybody to get over here because you guys need to make decisions. We had to call family from Florida, from Texas, that if they wanted to get there in time, they had to make the appropriate reservations to make their way over here. And they did. The whole family was there to say goodbye to her. But that's technically what happened. As I was doing more research as far as what happened, the doctor that operated on her, he wasn't even certified to perform that type of surgery.
Clearly, without anyone knowing it, she was in dire straits. And I'm just trying to get a sense for the facility. What was that facility like?
So the facility was not your typical hospital where if someone's in critical condition, where they're fully equipped to tend to that person's medical needs. And when I got to the facility, I won't call it a hospital, but when I got to the facility, I was like, what is this? So, you know, with my aunt getting CT scans and they were doing blood transfusions, they had to bring everything from outside into the facility. I was like, this facility is not fully equipped to take care of my aunt.